What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and with today's YouTube video, we're going back into the magical realm of Doctor Who x Fortnite because we got some more information recently out of the absolute nowhere regarding that potential collaboration. For those who don't remember the whole entire history regarding the collab, to basically summarize all of it, we had a whole entire collaboration leaked before, where there's going to be a mini event pass in Fortnite, for Doctor Who to celebrate the 60th anniversary. There's going to be a creative island where you could watch episodes of Doctor Who, or at least a Doctor Who trailer in it, and they had all this stuff kind of planned and prepare to actually hype up the Doctor Who collaboration. And it was all sitting there in this area where it's like, okay, all this stuff's going along well, it appears like they're planning on doing it, and it appears like it's going to be happening, and then just kind of radio silence after a little bit, right? It was like we saw images of the event pass, we even saw images where they had like the upcoming garage tab in the game and everything, which for those who don't know, garage is like their upcoming racing mode where you'll be able to actually customize a vehicle and stuff. So we had all these leaks and all this information out here that showed that this appeared to be a valid leak, but then nothing, right? We had a little bit of like some fake leaks here and there, but other than that, there really wasn't too much going on until very recently when more information was given out to Spush and Not Paulo Leaks over on Twitter. And according to that stuff, they mentioned that the collaboration is still going to be happening, however it's delayed. It's not going to be showing for the 60th anniversary exactly anymore, and instead it will be arriving in December/January. And the reason for this delay is because they're actually going to be working on the Lego collaboration, the Fortnite x Lego collab, that is supposed to release in apparently November. So unless the Lego collaboration ends up getting delayed as well, it appears that not only will we still be getting the Doctor Who collab, but we also have a confirmed date for the Lego collaboration, which is supposed to have, a whole entire like creative island and everything else presented for it, and the entire Lego brick database put into Fortnite creative mode, or UEFN, for people to use, right? So it's like we have two leaks for the price of one here, but on top of that, they also mentioned that the mini event pass is still going to be happening, and that the mini event pass will have more cosmetics than previously, so it is something to be kind of excited for, especially if you're a Doctor Who fan, right? It's like, okay, the event pass is going to be expanded on, it's going to have more cosmetics, and the reason why I think they're going to be adding more cosmetics is because they saw how well the Star Wars event pass did. As you guys saw, that was like 1,000 V-Bucks for, like a paid tier and a free tier, so maybe they'll end up doing something along those lines, because of the fact that when we first had the leaked images and everything, there wasn't two rows of cosmetics. It was this standardized Dragon Ball system where it was one row of cosmetics for you to use, and I feel like since the Star Wars collaboration did well, they're like, okay, you know what, we're going to end up using this style as well because we'll end up making some extra money from it, and we'll be able to give away more rewards in this mini event pass to make it feel more worth it. So I feel like, they're going to be updating that a lot to have more cosmetics and stuff in it, but if you missed out on what those cosmetics looked like before, this image right here that I'm going to go ahead and show on screen is kind of an example of what all they had prepared. So they had a TBD wrap, a TBD loading screen, a Star Cruiser glider, a TARDIS emoticon, a 3D glasses spray, a unreleased banner icon and stuff related to the whole entire Unit Code Red event name. They had an emote that appeared to be like a sonic screwdriver, a little like pointing outwards emote. They had a back bling, and apparently there was like a leak of what the loading screen image was. However, I never got sent that image personally, so I can't confirm it's real, if it's was like real or not, so I can't really put that in this video, since the only place it was ever really posted was kind of just out of nowhere on some random Twitter account out there. But it appears that there are a lot of leaks regarding this, and there have been a lot of updates over time, because when we first saw this image, right, as you see all the way at the very end there's a garage debug tab. I know it's a very pixelated image, but when we first saw this image, it was very, very early in development, and then as they kept updating it over time and adding more stuff to it, we got more and more images of how it looked, and as you can tell, they definitely were working on updating the UI and the system and everything to look nicer, having these placeholder skins and everything right there. But then as you kind of compare it to the Star Wars pass, you can tell that certain things like the rounded buttons and everything else and everything that they've kind of built up makes it look a lot less modernized, a lot less finished than that. But then again, it's unfinished, so it makes sense for them to add like a second row later down the line for that collaboration when it eventually does happen. Now, something they mentioned is that when the leaks first came out about everything, right, I mentioned that we're supposed to be getting the 14th Doctor and the 15th Doctor as cosmetics in the game. However, it appears that they are going to be scrapping a style, or maybe the entirety of the 15th Doctor, and right now in Doctor Who, we're set to only get the 14th Doctor in the actual item shop when the collaboration, goes down and everything. Now, for those unaware, who the 14th Doctor is, well, That Doctor is also the 10th Doctor, which is David Tennant. So this is one of the characters that appear to still be coming to the game regarding the whole Doctor Who collaboration. However, we might not be getting both of the characters. Now, in regards to older leaks that we had, there were some mentions that David Tennant was going to be actually voice acting some of the questline stuff that we were going to be getting in the game, which definitely adds up to what Fortnite's been doing recently, because before we had leaked the whole voice acting thing, right? There wasn't really too much going on with voice acting, you know, collaborations in Fortnite, and I made a whole entire video talking about how cool it would be if we actually got that. And then this season, we've had Optimus Prime with tons of voice lines and stuff related to the season. You would go on the radio and stuff, and you would hear Optimus Prime talking it out, you know, just being like, the reality's in danger, you have to do blah, 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 or whatever, right? And it makes sense that it's kind of like, okay, so they're starting to bring actual voice actors into the game as well, so it's only a matter of time until, you know, the other stuff like the leak regarding the Doctor Who quest, where we're going to have voice acted stuff by David Tennant, a whole entire trailer that's supposed to be, you know, like animated or, you know, voice acted out and everything by the characters. And it appears to all be adding up to what Epic Games has been doing recently, but of course all of this is leaked information and nothing's in the files right now, so I can't pull out an image and be like, here you guys go, here's an image of all the cosmetics. I mean, of course we had the one image of the event pass, but that was because of some leaks before. So once this collaboration eventually happens, which appears to be happening in December/January, we might see some changes here and there. Maybe that free spray reward that was supposed to be for watching, you know, the 60th anniversary trailer in Fortnite, maybe that gets changed around a little bit and put in the mini event pass, or, you know, they do something along those lines. And there's a lot of stuff that's kind of just in the maybe territory for how they're going to change stuff up, since this is originally supposed to be collaboration to hype up, oh hey, look, we're getting a whole entire, you know, Doctor Who X Fortnite thing to hype up, you know, 60th anniversary, and instead it's like 60th anniversary is already out, this is more just a collaboration to hype it up after it's already okay, you know what, anyway. Like I was saying though, you know, it's like it's definitely interesting to see how they're kind of scrapping some stuff, you know, making other things better, and who knows what all the cosmetics and stuff are actually going to get in the item shop are when this collaboration officially does end up releasing. But I thought I'd share an update with you guys who are, you know, Doctor Who fans or whatever else regarding everything that's been happening in terms of, oh hey, they're scrapping this part, they're changing the release date to this time, and they're doing this, this, and that. Now, one thing I want to keep in mind, and one thing I want you guys to keep your eyes out, and this is kind of an exclusive leak from Ricky here, because they didn't really, you know, hit up anyone else about this. When we see stuff get closer to time for the Doctor Who collaboration, we should see, you know, around the 60th anniversary time, a Roblox collaboration releasing in Roblox, right? I know this is a Fortnite video, it's not related to Roblox at all, but once you see that Roblox collaboration release, that is further confirmation that everything that we've kind of talked about regarding Doctor Who is officially legit, because, you know, we're sitting in a spot here where we know tons of little extra bits of information, right? We know that they're working on a Doctor Who collab. We know that there's supposed to be a Roblox X Doctor Who collab. We know that Fortnite's supposed to be getting a Lego collaboration. So with all of these things being planned up and all these things kind of, you know, being mixed around everywhere else, it makes me really think that we might get this as long as these other sources of information, such as the Roblox collaboration or whatever else, do end up coming true. So, you know, keep your eyes peeled, especially if you're a Doctor Who fan, for something like that, because if that happens, it's confirmation that this is real as well. And, you know, I was like, do I really talk about the Roblox part of it? But, you know, I feel like it's a good indicator that everything that I've mentioned is accurate here, because of the fact that, you know, it's like, okay, once we get that, FireMonkey leaked that months ago before it was ever officially announced or anything. That definitely means that they're working on something, and I'll be comparing an image that I actually have regarding the whole entire Roblox collaboration to the official one that releases, if it does end up releasing, if, you know, it doesn't get scrapped or whatever, or if it even exists, and I'll be showing, you know, and talking to you guys about all that glorious information in the very near future. So, with that said, I'm finally going to end the video here. Sorry for kind of rambling on and on and on, but I'll catch you guys next time with another upload. Peace out.